Hi MC Turban. Copyrighted content has been detected in your video Random Friday Night Fun Stream number 10. Too hot to handle, too cool to care. As a result, your video can no longer be monetized and has been blocked in 2 territories. The copyright owner may be either monetizing it or receiving analytics about it in other territories. This is not a copyright strike and does not affect your channel. Content used. Christmas time. Don't let the bells end, in brackets. The darkness. Merry Christmas everybody. Slade. Take on me. Aha. What you can do. Edit out the segment by trimming, muting or replacing the copyrighted content using the YouTube video editor. Submit a dispute to the content owner if you have the rights to the content. Re-upload the video if you can remove the copyrighted content with your own tools. You may also choose to leave the video as is if you're fine with the restrictions. For the record, by the way, those 2 territories are Belarus and Russia. Seriously. Video copyright details. Channel. The copyright claims on your video doesn't affect your channel. This is not a copyright strike. Visibility. The video can't be seen in some territories due to one or more claims. I go to the I. Blocked territories. Belarus, Russia. If anyone on this channel is from Belarus or Russia, I apologise. I sincerely apologise for playing Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes last week, because this is where this content has actually come from. It's from the jukebox module. When I played, this is what happens when you choose to have the jukebox module on Catane, and yeah, the music only plays for about 10 to 15 seconds each, and this is what happens to me. I get on email on YouTube the next day saying this. Seriously. So, that is one lesson to learn. One lesson to learn from the previous stream. Don't play Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes with either the jukebox or festive jukebox modules, unless I am willing to mute myself. Seriously. Yes, I know the stream is a bit late because life, but unfortunately this is what has happened to me in the last week. Not only that, ladies and gentlemen, but my scroll wheel on my mouse does not work properly. And I think I first discovered it last week. Yeah, I first discovered it last week and it's happened again now. But rescue is on the way. I ordered a new mouse from eBay for £50. So by this time next week, or maybe even the week after, it will be fixed. Just a side note, by the way, there will be no Friday stream next week because I will be busy having a shave this time next week. I will make up for it though, because I am off work next Friday, by doing a Thursday stream instead to make up for it. Yeah. So that's what's happened to me in the last week. Copyright claims and my fucking scroll wheel doesn't work. But that's not going to stop us, is it now? It is certainly not going to stop us from starting off, as usual, with 60 seconds. You might be able to hear my fan again and my window is all the way open. It is 28.4 degrees Celsius in this room. The current temperature outside of my room, by the way, once I get this set up, sorted, and going to new game. Starting off as always with Dolores is 21 degrees. Oh yeah, and it's 28 here. The Nature's Calling event was disappointing. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. I have got my beady fucking eye. Alt and Tab is the best keyboard combination ever. Why? Because I can tab and then I can see the clock in the game on my OBS live window. That's how I'm able to see the game right now. Oh shit, need to get back into it quick. Goodbye, Ted. I played this earlier, by the way, today, and I got to... Oh my god, what day did I get to when I last played this? I have 29 in my head, but that might have been last night. It might have been last night, I don't know. I played this earlier, and I think I got to day 29? I think 29, I'm not sure. Yeah, sanity is always questionable, isn't it? Oh, the cockroaches are here. Cool. I'm going to die then. GG. Maybe not. Last time, I think she came back with 2 cans of food and 2 bottles of water from when I last played this earlier. It's playable. Playable. And you know what? We're going to get a free radio from this as well. Let's just pretend we came back from this expedition with a radio as well, because why not? What am I looking for here? You know what? Let's just put something. I normally put Halo Haley on, don't I? So yeah, my scroll wheel mostly works, but it is a bit of a nuisance at the moment. So I've ordered myself a new mouse. The scroll, honestly, right? I was playing Team Fortress 2 yesterday. Oh my god, it was fucking terrible. You never want, like, say I'm a spy and I want to get a knife out. I get every other weapon other than my knife out because the scroll wheel doesn't fucking work. So you know what I have to do? I have to rely on the side clicks. Yes, the scroll wheel can side click if you move it left and right. You have a scroll wheel, but then you can move it, tap it left and right to do like little clicks. It's slow as scrolling, but yeah, just... It's not the point, is it? Oh, and this is interesting as well, because she's got playing cards. Can we play poker with those cards? I'd be quite happy to enter this bunker and play some poker with her. Like, I would win every single fucking time. Am I about to get scammed? No, I got a harmonica. You thought it was Belgian chocolates, but you got a harmonica instead. Okay. Answer that phone call, of course. The average view duration will be for me, that's why it says 10 minutes, 10 seconds. Halo Haley is such a good YouTube channel, man. In fact, today I've actually just been watching her shorts. They're not short videos. They're like 3 minutes long. I thought YouTube shorts were supposed to be a minute long or less. Nope, Halo Haley's are 3 minutes long. So short videos are longer, so in some circumstances, short videos can be more than a minute long, and I don't know how or why. If this was me, I'd put Radio 4 on. That would help me with my sanity. Oh, more fucking mushrooms. So we're dealing drugs now, apparently, because of the mushrooms. Oh, she's good and rested. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, everything's been taken, GG. Oh, shit. Yeah. Well, she's gone. I'm gonna have to send her out on another expedition, but she needs a med kit. You know what? I'm sending her out on an expedition now, and I'm gonna not do this, and I'm gonna take the radio with me. She has a ton of sanity items. This is actually the most I've had in a while. Actually, sanity items. YOLO, do it. That one was over. That one was definitely over way before the expedition, but way before this one. How can she perish when she doesn't come back? We just assume she's dead. Okay. Well, I survived for longer than last time I played, which was 29. I'm sure it was today I got to day 29. Anyway. See if Ted can do any better. I don't think I even played as Ted today. I've actually just thought last time I played this, I should do a proper run. Like, grab all the items, that kind of run. But that could take ages. There we go. It's a nice video to watch.
Guys, we have lived our entire lives without these stupid products from Amazon, and we can continue to live our lives just fine without them.
These no-fuss hand towel clips are a kitchen must. Simply place them over your kitchen towels and they stay in place. No more fallen towels when you walk past, and comes in multiple color options.
Are we being serious right now? Tea towel clips are a kitchen must-have? Yeah, so I don't know about you guys, but my tea towels slipping off of my oven has never once been a problem that I have ever encountered in my entire life. Because I'm not dragging the entire front of my body across my oven every single time I walk by my oven in my kitchen. I just turned the oven on and it didn't even fall. What are you talking about? What? Besides, even if this does happen, which
Goodbye, Mary Jane. Yes, I can see you down there.
It isn't that hard to take approximately 2.5 seconds out of your day to pick it up off the ground and put it back into place. This does. What are you talking? In my kitchen. I just turned the oven on every single time I walk by my oven in my kitchen. I just turned the oven on and it didn't even fall. What are you talking about, bro? What? Besides, even if this does happen, which it never does, it isn't that hard to take approximately 2.5 seconds out of your day to pick it up off the ground and put it back into place. Now that it's on the ground, oh, I forgot. Let me just put it back into place.
So, lesson to learn. If you play 10 seconds of a song that's owned by WMG, you get banned.
Because I can tell you right now,
That's
even if
terrible.
those clips weren't
Goodbye,
attached
Ted.
to those tea towels still wouldn't have slipped. So what exactly does this
I
solve?
don't think he made it, but I want to double
This is the
check.
best paper towel dispenser, but why? After mounting it and locking in a roll, you teach it how much to dispense each
I
time in
thought
the
I
future
heard it, but
by
I
ripping the
really
amount you
wanted to
want.
double
Quickly
check,
waving
as
your
my
hand
fan
gives
is
you
on
one
and I'm
sheet,
listening
holding
to
your
her
hand
at
there
the same
continues
time.
to dispense, and anything unused
Okay.
also rolls back up.
You teach it how much to dispense in the future by ripping how much you want now. Or, and hear me out here because this might sound like a crazy idea, but instead of teaching a robot how much paper towel to give you, just tear the amount of paper towel you want off of the roll yourself. So, instead of using the hands that God and your mother gave you to perform an extremely simple task for free,
That's one of those.
you'd rather spend $400 of your hard-earned money and add even more unnecessary costs to your electrical bill at the end of the month. All just so we don't have to rip paper
I'm gonna have
towel
to
by
run Ted
ourselves.
out of the yellow zone and run him back
Am I
into
the
the
only one
zone.
that's always misspelling?
Paper towel by our...
This actually happened to me today. Even when he's in the zone, or technically in the zone, you have to run out of the zone and then run back into it for it to count. Otherwise, he just falls to the ground and then he die.
ourselves. Oh my god.
Am I the only one that's always misspelling things over text? I got this phone case that turns my iPhone into a working keyboard. It connects to...
Look, you do that, then you do that. You have to run out of the yellow and then run back into it. Because the game only counts going, like, jumping into the shelter is if you go from the outside of the zone to the inside. You have to run, if you're in the zone, you have to run out of it and run back into it for it to count. The game only registers jumping into the shelter if you go from the outside of the zone to the inside of the zone, which is terrible. Okay. Yes, I did fucking hear that. My fan is on full blast, but I can still hear fucking Ted not coming back from an expedition. Maybe on full blast, but I'm not fucking deaf. How was the highs today? 26 degrees. And then the rest of the days I'm seeing on the weather app are 21, 21, 21, 20. And today was highs of 26. I've not seen highs of 26 today. The highs that I've seen today was 23 or 24. We're not in a fucking heat wave. This time last week, we were in a fucking heat wave. Yeah, amber warnings for thunderstorms. That's why we're not in a heat wave at the moment. To anyone watching this who are in London right now... Oh yeah, there's no one watching. Of course I'm not. Oh my god, no way! I just managed to get the suitcase into the bunker, but it didn't crash into it. Do you know what's interesting about this mouse? I've only had it for about a year and a half, maybe nearly 2 years. I don't think I've had this mouse for as long as I've had this computer. And already it's broken because the scroll wheel on it's fucked. Well, not completely. It's just being a fucking nuisance. It's just an annoyance, but at least I got a new mouse from eBay for £30 cheaper than it would have been if I got it on Amazon. Amazon would have been £80 and eBay's £50. So, thank you to my mum for that. Pupils to be taught by a teacher 300 miles away. What? Oh, thank fuck it's remote. Can you imagine driving 300 miles to school and back every day? That would be terrible. Driving 300 miles. The last time I went on a 300-mile journey and back was almost 10 years ago, and each time it lasted about 6 hours. I miss the good old days of 2015 when I didn't have an Apple Watch, didn't have an iPhone. I had, well, I didn't, but my dad had a old iPad. I think he still had an iPad 2 at that point. And I played Fruit Ninja a lot. I became completely addicted to Fruit Ninja. I played it a while ago, probably a few months ago, on the iPad that my dad has now for about 8-9 years. But the only problem is that you get fucking adverts on it all the time to get rewards and shit. Please come back with something good. When I say something good, I mean, come on. This, really? She's gonna die of starvation, isn't she? I need that leather suitcase option, whatever it is. She's dead. She's dead and gone. Oh, now she's hurt. Brilliant. Please be a can of food, because we need this to fucking save us. Oh my fucking god, beautiful. Use that now. Use that now. We are saved. For now. We got a can of food. I'm gonna have to use it again now. Oh my god. What? I'm tempted not to do this because I can use the ammo to get myself unsick, but I'm going to have to go out on another expedition regardless. I'm doing it. I really, really wanted to save this ammo for when she gets unsick. But we're going to die anyway because we're hurt and we don't have a med kit, so she's going to have to go out. Well, she's going to have to go out soon anyway, regardless. If we didn't get that can of food, I think we would have been dead by day 15. Yeah, we've had that sickness for a while anyway. Oh my god, she's in fucking agony. Yeah, we're fucked. GG. You know what? Injuries, yeah. I thought it might have been a sickness. Nope, it's injuries. It's a Jeej. Oh my god, I've got 2 concurrent viewers in this stream. Hello, everyone. So, like 2 minutes ago I was on 0, and now all of a sudden it's just bumped up to 2 people. Hello, everyone. T-Derbo, by chance, are you one of the viewers? I've also got a like as well. I think T-Derbo likes all of my streams. I think he's one of the 2 concurrent viewers. Right. No, Doom Dolores. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the first ever non-zero items run. This could be a while, but we'll see. Medkit by any chance? I can't get past this fucking... Oh my god. Fucking teddy bear nuisance. Right. Where's the medkit? Oh my god. What's the radio? I don't fucking need a radio. Right, final run for this. I didn't bring a medkit. I don't know where the medkit is. I don't know where the medkit is. Nor did I bring a gas mask or anything. Right, let's do this. See what we got. 7 bottles of water, but only 2 cans of food. Okay. Zero items is more fun than this, but yeah. Some people say it's better to play the game properly, right? Watch me survive for even fewer days because of... What day did I just get to? 32? Watch me survive for even less than that with items, with all this lot. Speedrunning this shit.
Directly to my iPhone through the charging input, so I have more space on my phone screen to watch or make content. I can even use regular keyboard shortcuts, and there's still a button to talk to Siri. It easily slides on and off, and it's perfect when I don't want to deal with typing on a screen. Would you try this?
Are y'all saying that? So, we're just back where we started, huh? We release a phone with a keyboard, then we don't like it and want a phone with no keyboard. But then we release a phone without a keyboard and suddenly we don't like the phone without a keyboard. And now we want a phone with a keyboard. Are humans content with anything we have, like ever? A BlackBerry from T-Mobile was $2.99, okay? This exact case with this keyboard cost $245 alone. So with that money, to buy that phone case, I could have bought a BlackBerry.
How is she deranged?
The gentrification of technology is disgusting. Because not only does this literally not help with misspelling whatsoever and is simply just a personal issue, but it's literally the size of a regular keyboard on an iPhone.
I didn't see the radio thing.
So
I pressed it too quick. It's fine now.
Never lose anything again with these locators. Attach them to your remote, keys, luggage, or bags, and when you can't find something, get the remote, press the color coordinating button, and the item will beep. How genius.
Okay, I'm just going to ask you one question. What are you gonna do
There we go, now
if you
get the
lose
radio
the
back.
remote for the locators? Now you're back to square one. If you're constantly losing your items, how is
Yeah.
adding yet another item to your repertoire of items going
This
to
is
help
probably
with
gonna
that?
get us
That is
sick, but that's not a
precisely
problem.
adding fuel
Yeah.
to your fire.
Fuck's
You're
sake.
essentially
It's
just
fine
paying
now.
for another thing to lose. I guess you could just buy another locator to put on your locator, but then what if you lose the locator for your locator? Is it just a never-ending cycle of locators?
It came!
I'm s-
It finally came!
Hey, Sid. So, yeah, I'm speedrunning this shit. Watch this.
I need you to understand something, okay?
This
You
game
have
is
an
on
addiction if you buy
speedrun.com,
this.
but it
If
doesn't
you're
tell you how
scrolling through
quickly to
TikTok
play
on
the
your
game
phone
because this
and
game
the
technically
app
has no
influences
proper
you to buy
ending.
another device so
Well,
that
there
you
are
can
ways
watch
to end the
even
game,
more
but this game could
videos
go on
another
forever and ever.
app. You need to get off of these damn
Instead of it
screens
being
just
like
a
the
little
shortest
bit
time
more
to complete
and
the
go
game,
out and experience
you can't
real
really
life.
complete
Oh,
this
but
game.
it's
Like,
a
there's no like
waterproof.
proper.
Yeah.
You can
There's
survive
a
for a
reason why
certain number of
technology already
days.
isn't
This goes on
waterproof,
forever and
because it
ever.
wasn't made to be used in the water. It's because you're actually meant to put
Fuck
them
it,
down
you know what?
once in a
Raid the
while
school,
and not
take
take them
fucking
with you
everything.
everywhere you go. Not make it more accessible in situations where you should just be cleaning yourself.
Oh my
or
god, that is
relaxing.
fucking
Something
beautiful.
that I find to be quite disgusting is how these
I need a med kit,
dropshippers
though.
become so desperate to sell these products that they resort to marketing towards a very vulnerable group
Oh,
of people
my
with
viewership
problems
has
that
just
are
gone up
ruining
briefly
their
to
lives
3.
because they know they can target that group of people that are currently struggling. You shouldn't be trying to make their problem worse by giving
I just
them
got 2
easier
bottles of
access.
water. How?
Or selling items where they can hide alcohol from their family and still drink alcohol around their family. It's not cute. And it's not quirky. This problem literally destroys millions upon millions of families' lives. And your scummy asses are just trying to make that
We're
statistic
saved.
worse so that you can make a buck? How could you even
Son,
sleep at night?
Sharikov
Who else
saves
is so
the day.
bothered by their toilet bowl cleaner? Like, it just never seems to appear clean.
Sharikov comes
so
to
I
the rescue.
decided to get a
However,
disposable
we're still
toilet cleaner.
sick.
I never have to worry about cleaning the toilet bowl ever again. Just attach a new sponge and dispose of it when you are done cleaning. Comment toilet for the link. So, because you were too lazy to disinfect your brush every once in a while so that it would be clean, you decided to replace your very reusable option for disposable sponges that must be thrown away because once they've been used, you can't use them again. And they'll always cost you money to replace. In what universe is this a smart investment? What people think we sell, which is an
Oh
ice
my
cube tray,
God.
but what we actually sell? A hanging ice cube tray.
I'm not
okay?
trading a book to repair the
But
map.
why
No
do you
way.
sell this? You're
Look.
selling a product that genuinely
I'm not trading
one
a
single
book
person on this
just
planet
so I
needs.
can
because
stitch
if
together
you want
a
to
few
take
tears,
a cold shower,
like that
you
one
can
there.
just
It's
use the
happening.
cold setting in your shower. Oh my god! And if that's still not cold enough,
I need a
most
med kit
people,
more than
which is
anything.
Usually
It's a shame I
athletes,
didn't
will
bring
just
one with
have
me.
an ice bath for a couple of minutes
I don't know
outside.
where the
And
med
it
kit
wouldn't even
is.
work very well either. Because in the video, they showed just how quickly that ice melted once it was under the shower water.
A shower
so
cup just come back.
you might have a colder shower for maybe a minute
Yeah,
or so,
she's just come back.
but then
Nice.
it will just go back to its regular temperature once the ice has melted, which
Oh
is
my
not
God,
very
I might get a
much.
med
So
kit
this
now.
is astronomically stupid.
This is the Scooper Duper, a super
saved.
duper folding scooper
We're
that is a
fucking
kitchen
saved.
must-have. You can chop right on the Scooper Duper, then scoop it up to
Guys, we
transfer
are
wherever
fucking
needed.
saved. We're not at the moment where she's diseased, but
Wait,
that
I
might
didn't
come in
know
later.
that people were slowly
This will come in
morphing
later
into
when
Dr.
she's
Seuss in
diseased.
order to shill out these products that nobody wants to buy. Like, is that how they think they can trick us into spending our money?
No,
by
we're not
doing
getting
some
the agents
rippity-dippity
again.
blows? Like,
I
but
say
you know
again
what you
because
can
I've had
do
this more than
instead
fucking
of buying
once.
this dumb board?
So, my mum
I got
is
the
done
agent
cutting
sending
the
before,
Kafka. Now
and
look
I
what she's about to
always
do.
fall for it.
Pick up the board.
I always fall for the fucking end, for that ending.
Oh my god! She didn't have to go to Amazon for that!
Little
Because for
skeptical
some
at
reason
first
I
and
just say
wasn't sure they
yes
would
to
actually
fucking
float in a
everything. I
pool, but I'm
shouldn't do
here
it.
to tell you they do, and they are so fun. They come in a pack of 12 and are perfect for a girls' pool day, bachelorette party, and would also make a great gift.
If somebody
I just got a can of
dares
food
to
from
use
that.
a pool the way it was meant to be used, say like, oh, I don't know, swimming in it, or God forbid,
Wow,
jumping
thanks,
in,
Raccoon.
this thing will tip over faster than
Oh,
those
shit.
tractors that made
Save our
tipping over in the
supplies.
first Cars movie. And Amazon deadass wants over $30
Save the
for
radio,
something
we've
that
got
doesn't
shower
even
cough for
work
sanity.
the way it's supposed to. You're literally spending money to have champagne guaranteed to tip over
We've got
into
checkers
the
anyway,
water.
so it's
and
fine.
even if this did work, which it never will, your champagne will go warm
Oh, for fuck's
incredibly
sake.
fast.
Right, time
and
to
that is
GCX.
appealing to absolutely nobody. Warm champagne bar? Maturing is realizing that you need to stop cutting your circulation off and get the all-new AZAC's hair
A lot
tie
for
bangle.
decent ammunition.
3 words I never thought would
Why
leave
is
my mouth.
cha-
This
I
is
don't
one
understand
of,
this
if
option at
not
all.
the most unnecessary product in this entire video.
No, I'm not going
because
to.
like
Health
that
and
comment
sanity, I
said,
think.
you've created a solution to a problem that, yes, some people may run into. But is it that big of a deal because of how incredibly brain dead easy it is to solve? Either get a bigger hair
Do
tie
people
and
just
wear
come to
around
this
your
stream
wrist.
and just sit
See?
back and relax?
I have a bigger hair tie, and I don't,
Just
I don't
sit
have
and watch me play
circulation being
this.
cut off. Or put that hair tie in the pocket of your jacket, or in your purse, or in your bag, or even in your hair.
Look at this. Oh, perfect. Oh my God.
Oh my
Isn't
god,
it
I got the
great?
X-Back.
Chris.
So you bought a
Sweet.
mini bag for your key to put in your bigger bag when you could have just kept your key in your bag to begin with, like every single person
For
on
those
this
of you
planet
that have
does.
just
It's
joined,
like
this
if
is
you bought a
my
pair of
first
shoes to wear
ever
over
zero
your shoes
non-zero
so that
items
your
run.
first layer of shoes
We're
don't
doing
get
well
dirty.
so far.
You know what I mean? Like, most people
Yes, we
with
should
older
let her play
cars
with
can't
checkers.
even buy this bag.
Is Sharon
because
Cove male
my
or
car
female?
doesn't have an ignition. I just have to click a button. But what about a car that does have an ignition? The key would stab it in.
Oh, you said it. For
For
fuck's sake, I want to know its gender. You kept
we
saying
have
it.
this Amazon Gamer Find, which is essentially mini chopsticks that you slide around your fingers so that when you're playing a video game, you can eat and not get seasoning from your chips on your fingers so that it doesn't get on your controller. If you've ever sat down to play a video game,
I've got loads of
your
bottled
life,
water
you
as it
would know
is, so
how
I don't
much
need
of a
to
nuisance
check
this
this. Thank you very
actually
much.
is. Especially if you're playing a fast-paced online game like Fortnite. Because it would just take too much time to pick up one single chip, by the way, because of that awkward maneuvering. And if you drop a chip and have to re-pick it up again,
Give away
that
the
takes
water. We've
even
got so
more
much
time.
water. We can
And
just
by
give it
the
to
time
literally
you put
everyone.
that chip in your mouth, you've been eliminated from the game. Bye-bye, you're back in the lobby. Also, you either eat and game separately, you pull out the old licky fingers and wipe them on your jeans or something, you wash your hands, or clean the dust off with a wipe.
I think Sharikov does not have a gender. Why is there no mention of Sharikov's gender in this game?
That's better.
Look,
Why is that almost
its head before
$20?
it ran
That
away.
did
It was
literally
nice and
nothing.
soft.
Those leaves aren't preventing you from walking to where you need to go in the slightest. If
Oh
you
my God, she's
didn't
hurt.
already have a rake, why would you buy this instead of buying a full-size rake that would be cheaper and would actually get the job done? And you look like a cat covering its business using the kitty litter in its box. Literally, who thought this was a good idea?
I'm using the medkit now.
Lastly, that might be a helpful gadget to some people in the kitchen, but that is not the point that I'm making here. You should be absolutely ashamed of yourself for how much food you just so proudly wasted to make a video for a product from Amazon that nobody will buy. That's disgusting, and that's precisely the problem that I have with these videos. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Mwah. I love you all so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys!
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting reports that are people throwing butter, hitting other guests, being loud and disruptive.
Old man
Get
Jim.
another complaint again. We're kicking everyone out of the theater, so please be respectful to your fellow patrons.
Sorry, sir.
Thank you.
Cinema etiquette is a lost art, especially in the young people of today. So much so that police
Yes, we
officers
definitely
all
fucking
across
need
the
that.
United States right now are showing up
We've
to
got
movie
4
theaters
bottles of water left
simply
now
just because
after doing
of how
this.
awful people are acting right now. And
So
what's
far, I
causing
have
them to
not
act this way?
needed
The
to go on an
Minecraft
expedition
movie, of
on its
course,
day
'cause what
53.
Okay, Snitch.
Let's just give the water away. Everyone, take a bottle of water from the shelter. Keep one for myself, of course. Otherwise I'll die. No, we're not doing the Astro Citizen thing, whatever it is. I don't know what the state secrets thing even is. Properly.
Look, I don't care if this makes me sound like a party pooper or a baby boomer, but this isn't funny at all. Here's the thing, it's fine to pop.
Did I just get another can of food
When
from
I
that?
saw Spider-Man
Oh my god, I
No Way
did.
Home, the entire theater cheered. But
Wow, oh my
that's
god,
all
our
it
food
was.
and
A
water
moment
now
where
are exactly
people expressed
balanced.
their surprise and their joy for a genuine reason.
Not doing that,
That
go away.
scene in a Minecraft movie did not call for a reaction like that. Especially a reaction of people throwing their soda in the air or dumping the large amount of popcorn they have in their buckets onto the floor or making so much ear-bleeding noise to the point where
I will also
police
mention this
were
to
called
viewers as
to
well.
escort kids out of
If
the
you guys
theater.
don't know
Where
who
is the
T-Durbo
respect?
is,
Not just for your
right?
fellow
T-Durbo's in the
moviegoers,
stream.
but
If
for
he
the
is in the
employees
stream,
who have to clean
he is
up
a
all that
moderator.
damn mess after
So
the movie
watch
ends.
your language. I mean, I have the ability to time people out as well, but yeah.
Bro, this cannot be allowed.
I do have a moderator, by the way, if he's in chat.
Why are some people that
So
are
watch your
attending this
behaviour,
movie
ladies and gentlemen.
acting like complete animals?
What the fu-
That
oh,
is
okay, so-
absolutely disgusting. I don't know why some people don't have a basic understanding or a basic level
Open
of
in the
empathy
name
for
of the
their
king.
fellow human beings. For you to stop and think to yourself, I
2 bottles of
understand
water,
this
oh my
movie is
god.
quite
This is going to be
popular
another
right
can
now,
of food
and
as well.
There are a few scenes that are viral internet memes right now, but maybe I should enjoy the movie while also making a movie employee's night a little bit easier. You know? Because I understand that it is an employee's job to clean the theater up after a movie, but what isn't in their job description is to try and salvage what's left of a theater by attempting
water.
to make it
Why
look
not? We've got
somewhat
loads of it.
presentable within a certain amount of time before the next group of
Did I
people
get anything
arrive
back
for
from
the
that?
next session. There are other
Yes, the
people
radio's been
to
repaired.
think about
Nice.
here. There is just an
Oh,
insane
God.
lack of
No.
thought from young people
We need to
right
keep
now,
the axe for
and
the,
that is both Gen Alpha and
yes, I
Gen
know
Z.
I did give a bottle
They're
of
not
water
thinking
to
about
for
anything
the
else but
mutants,
participating
but
in a viral meme that will already mean nothing next week because it's quote not funny anymore. And so last week,
I feel
and what
tempted to do the
bothers me
checkers
the
thing.
most
No, I'm
about
probably not
this
going to.
meme is the fact that it's ruining so many other
And I'm not
people's
trading
fun.
away my
You
axe
know
to
we
repair
have to
my
go
map.
back for
Map.
round 2.
Not happening. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Do you know how many innocent and well-meaning families there are in these theaters right now? These parents were probably just trying to make these kids happy by taking them out for a night out, only for them to have to suffer having popcorn and soft drink thrown at them during the
Nice
movie.
number, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I don't care. Call me a Karen all you want, but I paid to enjoy the movie in peace, and I'm sure many other people did as well. Considering people have been anticipating the release of this movie for a decade now.
No, I'm not being scammed by this water chip thing. Fuck off.
Look, I understand if you want to say that I'm a raining on everyone's parade by calling this trend disrespectful, but you cannot sit
No,
there
I'm
and
not
tell
doing
me that.
that.
It is perfectly reasonable
I nearly
to
fucking
get
fell
your
for it,
camera
though.
out, record a random person
I say fell for
that
it.
you don't know
I
with
think
your
it
flash
doesn't
on
help with
to
sanity if I
disturb
do this. I know I may get
everybody
extra
else's
supplies, but
experience and
still
chuck
a
an
trade-off,
entire
right?
box of popcorn at the back of somebody's
this is
head
2 days in a
and
row
think
where I've been
that's
given
in
options to
any way,
raid
shape,
other
or
people's
form
homes,
funny
and I've
to
said
do.
no to
You're
them.
not
That's
just
2 days in a row
basically
now.
assaulting another person just trying to enjoy the movie that they paid to watch, but you ruin everyone else's night and waste everyone else's money by stopping the movie mid-session and getting the cops called. All of that just for a stupid TikTok trend. And never in
We
a
only have
million
water.
years
I'm
would
sorry, I
think
can't help
that
you. I
a
can't help
movie
you out.
as chill and as kid-friendly as
I
the
can't make you sitch any
Minecraft
better.
movie would need a warning, but cinemas are now having to put signs out to tell people to act like regular, normal, civil human beings while watching this movie. And that is just embarrassing. Hot take, which shouldn't really be a hot take. I think that if you participate in this specific trend, you should be required to stay back and help clean up the mess that you made. Like, here's the thing. During a regular movie session, like for example, when I saw Mickey 17, you can expect a normal amount of popcorn on the floor. You can expect a few empty cups in some cup holders. You can expect used packets of
How is
chips or
Sharikov still
candy
here?
to be left in seats. It's accidental, unintentional mess that's easy enough to clean up. But when you intentionally create mess, when you buy a full bucket of popcorn and a large drink and knowingly wait the entire movie to save the popcorn and the drink during a specific scene in the movie to purposely throw up into the air, I'm sorry, you shouldn't be allowed to just waltz out of the movie theater to leave some poor kid to clean up.
It's fine, we have an
after
axe.
Sorry.
Oh shit. You guys cannot calm down.
And the axe is gone.
Movie, this is not going to play for you.
And in the caption of that video, the person says, it was not that deep. Oh, but it is. Maybe it's not that deep to you because you don't seem to have any theatre etiquette, but some people are actually trying to enjoy their night. And if the goddamn manager has to come in and pause the movie to tell you guys to shut up, that means that other people who aren't even in your theatre can hear you, and you're ruining their experience. I don't care if your fun was stopped. There were other people in your session who weren't participating in this
how did I just lose a
foolishness,
bottle of
but would
water?
still have to be punished for something they didn't do because you just had to say chicken jockey.
Okay.
Everybody jump up!
We tried to give the cats cuddles, but instead we knock a bottle of water over and use up the last of our something fucking survive. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm gonna have to go out on my first expedition at day 90.
Something else that this trend is doing right now is souring people from going to go see the movie. People online are saying
I have enough
that
to last
this
me
is
till
what their
probably past day
experience will be
100,
like
but
when
I'm
they
still
go
gonna have
see
to go out on
the
an
movie.
expedition
And so
anyway.
they're either waiting for the hype to finally die down so that they can go and watch it, which at that point it will have already been out for too long and it's already been spoiled for them, or they're just simply waiting for it to hit
Oh,
streaming
for fuck's
services
sake.
because they don't want to
I
have
was
to deal with
thinking
that.
this was gonna
And
happen
that is
around day
sad,
90
because
something.
everybody should be able to enjoy this movie in the
This is
cinemas.
probably going to be a Jeej. Oh, I just got an achievement. Defeat 3 bandit attacks in one game. Is this going to be the mutant? Yes. Well done, mutant.
And to acknowledge the fact that
I actually just got an
employees who
achievement
work
for
at
that.
this movie theater are indeed not getting paid enough to
Defeat
clean up
3
after
bandit
you, but
attacks in
still
one game.
choosing
So I've
to
just
create
saved
the
myself
mess
from bandits
anyways.
3 times
It's
in this
just
run.
heartless. Some of y'all need to stop prioritizing a dumb TikTok trend for a
Well
couple
done,
hundred
mutants.
likes and start
I'm guessing the
thinking
mutants
about the
only
people
help
who
you
not
if
only
you do
have
not
stay
choose to use a
late
weapon to
clean
defend
up
yourself.
after your
But you
mess,
do choose to
just
help the
the
mutants.
sheer amount of food waste that this trend is causing
Otherwise,
right
if you use
now.
a
Money is
weapon,
being
then the
wasted,
mutants will
popcorn
not
is
help
being
you out
wasted,
until you
soft
don't
drink
have any
is being
weapons left.
wasted. It's
Or you choose not to.
disgusting.
Like now, I don't have anything to defend myself with, and now the mutants are not going to help us because they can. I think that can only be used once.
Hey, Marcelo, please.
I think I'm fucked. GG.
The guys in the back that body slammed in a plate, all of you guys are not welcome here anymore.
If you simply had
Oh,
just
okay.
been sitting there watching the movie in peace,
got lucky.
you wouldn't have been kicked out
Right.
of the local movie theater by the police for being a nuisance and for body
First
slamming
expedition
your friend
on this
during
run
the
on
movie.
day
This
98.
Is the WWE match was doing an idiotic
I'm
TikTok
taking
trend
the
worth
handbook
getting
with
banned
me.
from the movies, dude. Come on. Like, seriously, what is going on? Anyways, guys, all I have to say is that if what you took away from this video is that I just hate fun and I'm ruining people's fun, you are an idiot. I'm sorry, but there's a clear difference between having fun and causing mayhem. There's a clear
And the
difference
mutants
between
from like helping
laughing
with the
during a
expedition, those
movie
mutants.
and getting kicked out by the police. You understand that?
We only got
difference,
2
don't you?
bottles
I
of
hope
water
you
and a
do.
map from
Anyways,
it.
guys, respect your local movie theater employees. Mwah. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys!
I am now officially at my personal best at 105 days, but that was due to 0 items run. This is my first non-0 items run. I just got a med kit and I'm using it now. Wait. Yeah, it's fine. What was that? Another can of food. Nice. So now our water and our food are completely balanced. I'm not doing this. I bet if I would have clicked on that, I would have been dead. Generally, the tank is not worth playing. The tank is not really worth playing, and I don't trust it. Because it has, I think, a high probability of killing you if you do that. Fatigue's hungry. This is now the furthest I've ever done in 60 seconds. Day 110. However, this is not a 0 items personal best. My 0 items personal best is 105. I just got another achievement. Beat the Fallout Shelter survival record. Oh, fucking hell. Day 111, I think we're fucked. Bandits gone and took fucking everything. Right, expedition time. Fuck's sake. Oh my god, I had one of everything. At least they didn't... Oh my god, you know if they took Sharikov, that would be terrible. Bandits would be fucking heartless if they would have took Sharikov. Thank fuck Sharikov is still here though. I'm now forced to go out on another expedition. I have to go out on another expedition now. Because they've gone and took everything. Yeah, bandits gone and took everything. I had nothing to defend myself with. She came back. No water. Three cans of food but no water. I think I'm fucked. I don't think she's going to make it past day 130. I just got a map from that, but what help is that to us? I've not seen a gas mask at all this entire fucking game. How was that a family photo? Oh shit. Oh, we don't have any of those. She's gonna die of dehydration. I can feel it. Day 130. And I got another can of food from that as well. Look at this. Day 130. For our first ever non-zero items run. So that's 25 days more than my longest with 0 items, which was 105. GG. I think we only went out, was it 2 expeditions? Yeah, we went out on 2 expeditions. GG. Guys, put GG in the chat. I want to see a GG in the chat. For my first ever non-zero items when I got day 130. The only time, though, that I think I've had to go out on an expedition was when I'm desperate. The second time was definitely desperate because the bandits took everything, so I was forced to go out on my second expedition, and I brought back no water but 3 cans of food. Wow, just fucking wow. Wow. Day 130. How long has that run just lasted for now? That run lasted for I think half an hour. We're exactly 1 hour into the stream now. That run has lasted about half an hour. I just got to day 130 in about 28 minutes. Wow. Just wow. That means I could get to about day 250 in an hour. Day 250 in about an hour of me speedrunning it. Right. Okay. Oh, Steam's fucking crashed. No, it hasn't. It's fine. I haven't played Uno in a while. Maybe I could do that. I haven't played Team Fortress 2 either. Tell you what, I don't think I've played Team Fortress 2 on stream for a while. Maybe I should do that. Yeah, I don't think I've played Team Fortress 2 for a while on stream. Why is this not working? Why is it just like a black screen? Maybe it will once I get into a game, but we'll see. There we go. Yes, it owns. Okay, so it's only when I get into a game. What's that?
Ебать, охуеть.
I've already got it. Right, this is what I mean about my scroll wheel. I want to get a bottle. Watch. The scroll wheel is the fucking death of me at the moment in this game. Why? Because it is. It's fucking terrible.
Look at this. Perfect.
Не готово.
Yeah, I haven't played Team Fortress. I don't think I've played Team Fortress 2 on stream since my 10th anniversary one I did last year. If not, it might have been the very first one. No, I think it was the very first Friday night stream I did.
Well, actually, because as a kid, I grew up without an iPhone or an iPad in the car, and I turned out just fine. And so did the rest of humanity.
Piss off! Oh my god, there's just fucking mini central on that.
In their lives. And again, like I said, just let them on. And then there's this woman who had her husband build a set for.
Ну я спросил у девушки, подруга, какой у нее никнейм, я просто не заметил. Я буду следить за ней и тоже лечить. Ага, понял.
She is happy that there's absolutely no color, no green slides or yellow swings, just plain beige colored toys. The way that
you fucking, oh my god, we killed each other.
And I find it amusing how in the caption of this video she says it blends in with her aesthetic. And this
my concurrent viewers is now 3.
Oh, I wasn't aware that you were the child. You built this swing set for yourself, despite the fact that you are.
This comment made me laugh.
using it anywhere near as much as they are.
Why have I got no
Though the swing
HUD?
set was
Yeah.
built
Did
for
my
them,
internet just
they
go
were
off briefly?
still the second sword fitted
I've got no HUD. What?
We've discussed this at length, but colour is incredibly important for a child's cognitive
I can't see how much health or ammo I've got because the HUD's not working.
It's just not stimulating enough for their growing brains.
Gay,
to
lesbian,
constantly
trans,
be surrounded by
monkey.
neutral, vague tones. I'm also tired of millennial.
Okay, there was a fork. Don't say fork. Captain Jack Sparrow! Your
There
name
we
is
go.
Death by Ginger 15, buddy. What is that supposed to be? Yo! Yo, thank you so much for that beautiful message. I hope you did too, man. Thank you so much.
Готово, бери телепорт и идем. Окей.
By the way, every time I die, because it's a 20-second respawn time, I just alt tab out the game and just watch stuff or read the news.
Excuse me, what? I'm already skinny.
Yeah, you're probably listening to Queso right now. That's what I'm watching. Just it's funny PSN
A
messages.
grater of cheese. I don't even eat cheese. Yes, it does.
Get your game faces on, because it's time for the face-off. I need one person from each family to join me up front.
Let's go. Lock in.
Ну, нормально держимся, нормально. Да, да.
Oh my god.
Ищик раз. С двух сторон нахуй. Справа коридоры идут, прям пиздец. Бля, ебать там нахуй. Сука, у них снайперы, это, бля, что-то с чем-то нахуй.
Yes, I am.
Он, бля, просто пикает, это
I need
пиздец.
1900 experience to the next level. I'm not gonna get that done tonight. No.
What?
Ищик, давай.
Kratos.
Блядь, тут везде письки.
What does that even mean?
Oh shit!
Идем.
Nice. That's what I fucking want to see. Well, just before I destroy this fucking dispenser, fail.
Давай, жми, жми, там сзади заходит к ним.
Herbert Bird is the word Family Guy profile picture. Speaking of Family Guy, I missed out on 2 fucking Family Guy episodes now, but that will be sorted tomorrow. Fleetwood Big Match.
That's why you didn't make it, idiot.
Пизда. Пришла Яку. Тебе идет.
Come on, Fisher.
Но я тоже пика не помню. Я был там шпика долбанул, блядь, и вот как раз сзади подошел.
Excuse me, what? No! What did that message say?
Писик, не можешь пойти забрать. Я готов. Я готов.
Fucking Rainblower.
Yo! Yo, come on.
Не успел, я не видел тебя.
I don't even do it like that. Let's go! Fart on my elbow? Excuse me?
Хэви хуярю, блядь. Может, дадим им все-таки отдать лучку? Не-не-не.
Sunlight resistance. Oh, fucking thought he was aiming from outside. Go away. Yeah, medkit, thanks. Won't help me from these diseases though, will it? GG.
Саня, давай залетаем.
Yeah, I get to play blue team now.
Не, ну
Yo,
хорошо.
thank you so much for that beautiful. Yo, thank you so much for that beautiful.
You need 2 forks in an outlet for the shock to go all around your body. By the way, I came close to beating Queso's personal best of 148 days, but that's a 0 items run, not a non-0 items run. Queso's personal best on that is 345 days. And at the time he was 6th in the world. Although that's probably dropped significantly since then. Like dozens of places. Fisher, don't let me down, please.
О, Писик, здорово! Блядь. Ну, медик на крыше, сейчас его снимем.
Go, God.
Бля, снесли? Медика, да, снесли там. В этом, в хаке. Блядь.
Pyro, stop camping out spawn, you tit. I can see you. Oh, Chris. Oh my god, that arrow pushing me back stopped me from capping the point. Are you kidding me? Oh shit.
Все.
Oh fuck. Don't dare. Pyro. Oh my god, I'm out of ammo. I died because I was out of fucking ammo. There was nothing I could do. I was out of ammo. I'm gonna sleep because of y'all. You're not gonna sleep because of me.
Ой-ой-ой. Ебашим. Ох, блядь, нихуя не ебашим. А, нет, ебашим. Ебаш! Где вы, шлюхи? Не, нихуя, тут турелька еще. Живи, живи.
Wrecked by crits, bitch.
Давайте.
Cap it now. Bombs. Oh my god.
Ебал инженера.
GG.
С кайфом.
GG, everyone.
Фишер лучший, бля, ебать.
Ну чё,
ребята, ну. Писик, а как ты вообще на первом месте в рейтинге, а у тебя всего лишь первый ранг?
У меня не первый ранг. Эта игра бывает багается.
Какой на самом деле?
У меня 107 уровень, 3-й ранг.
Full steam ahead, Bill keeps his eye burning. Let's give Serval the spin. Fisher, don't let me down. We've got some vibes to do, so Texas honey. Is this what you've been waiting for? So 1, 2, and 4.
Ладно, у нас тут насмешки часто включи. А?
I'm wasting ammo just shooting at the gate because this Pyro's hand was sticking through the gate.
5, 4, 3,
Ладно, все, ехал. А,
Medic, please, why are you not charging me?
Снайпер это что, на точку заходим? Ебашим только так. Свободное, все, да, берем.
How is there no one here and 5 people died from the other team? This is easy as fuck. Uh-oh, Pyro's coming in. Both dead.
Станет немножко обожди, давай по правому.
Oh, you missed. Big time, son.
А ладно, пошли вперед. Все нормально.
Shit, sentry. Yes! Please. Oh, fucking hell!
Сзади солдат.
Y'all not gonna lie, Hawaiian punch is gold, chat. Y'all mess with Hawaiian punch, dude.
Не охуевают.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Просто как детей разносим. О, это да.
Should I speedrun Portal one day? I've speedrun Portal before. Maybe I should do it again. See if I can beat my 25 and 23 minute records.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Let's go.
It's 29 degrees in here again.
Вот я знаю, что...
29.2. That's even with my window open as well.
У меня пушка, короче, называется Брислав. Я узнаю то, что она хороша тем, что она точнее, блять. А вот Наташа, она тем лучше, то, что это, во-первых, любимое оружие Хейз, так это еще и, блять.
This guy doesn't shut up on these.
Разговоров больше дела. Да.
Dispenser's down. Engineer just moved his sentry gun.
Наполовину заполнен.
It's coming down anyway, dickhead. Doesn't matter if you move it or not, it's still destroying it. I should do Minecraft minigames on stream next.
Mike, for my 600-pound life, I have...
не справляюсь, ждите свои бутерброды, бананы, что у вас есть.
Sentry gun, fuck off! Oh my god, it's fucking crit screen. Mr. Sniper is dominating our team right now with crit screen.
Mothers posting their children online in order to make money. Because this 7-year-old apparently said, when someone tells me I'm going to age fast because I have a skincare routine at 7 years old.
I've turned the desktop soundbite away if it's too loud. If it is still too loud, let me know. I've turned it down to 50%.
If you haven't watched the show, was a child actress that eventually grew into a reckless, troubled pop star as an adult that eventually...
Right, now's our chance. Get on the point, Capet.
Why would you as a mother let that audio out?
Bitch.
Whatever. And the reason that disturbed me is because of the video that was posted as a follow-up.
Go be
everybody, bitch. Go clock in. Get the fuck off the internet. Go clock in.
You shouldn't be using your literal child as a way to earn money so that you don't have to work and so that you can sit back and relax while your kid earns the money for you. Like,
luckily, it's a heavy. The scroll wheel isn't really something I use.
tell me you're a millennial.
I think the heavy is the least used class that I use, the least scroll wheel used class.
If you don't get that
Because the only gun that I need is for minigun, nothing else.
on a dog from a kid's cartoon?
I also have a sandwich and a these gloves here, which I don't really use.
Is nothing in comparison to what I'm about to show you, because I'd be significantly
Right, this is the side. This is the side click on the scroll wheel. This is what it does.
There's a show called Bluey. You heard of Bluey? It's Australian.
That's what I have to fucking resort to. Because the scroll wheel sucks absolute dick. One notch on the scroll wheel just brings me back to the same fucking weapon.
And I've never been more attracted to anybody
like you just did there.
And it is a cartoon dog. So funny, so kind, great father. I mean, I've masturbated to him.
Heavy, piss off. Soldier, piss off. That just did so much damage.
But luckily, re-uploads of this very clip remain untouched on the internet because you, as a grown-ass adult, need to learn some damn shame. When people judge you for having an iPad kid, but they don't see what happens if you don't bring the iPad along. What? Genuinely, what happens? I am waiting. I genuinely love to know. Genuinely, iPad along.
She's wearing gloves on both her hands and her feet.
But they don't see what happens if you don't bring the iPad along. What? Genuinely, what happens? I am
Are you moving your teleporter?
Because to me, it looks like she's just sitting there calmly, using her imagination like kids do, and having quiet fun that isn't causing a ruckus.
We've got 19 minutes of this, by the way.
You just want to give her the iPad over the smallest inconvenience imaginable because that's
Come on.
Stop letting the iPad parent your children. You are the parent, so you parent the children. Parent your children. You are the parent, so you parent the children. No, it was being developed in the womb. You should love your child regardless because they are a product of you.
Sometimes I have to tell you, Chad, I'm really glad you're home. Our house is so much better with you here. But there's one part
I can see you in there, you little
you're
I personally think that every single family vlogging channel on YouTube needs to be deleted. I don't care. Because 10 times out of 10, these parents are treating their kids like shit and exploiting their kids for money. And this is exactly what Ruby Framed of the 8 Passengers family channel was doing to her children. And for those who are unaware of the situation, I'm going to show you guys exactly why she was arrested, why she's been charged, and why she's never getting out on bail. So firstly, Ruby is an incredibly selfish person. She exploited her children to make money online, kept all the money to herself, and then refused to buy the children that she's exploiting in these videos clothes, for jobs, and for school.
Do you want to work at
Sniper,
Girl? But like, you want to be like,
if I'm to buy clothes, and mom is like, I'm not buying clothes for you, you have to buy your own clothes. And I need clothes.
Because
Head,
Ruby,
boom
it's
shot.
like you said yourself, you are literally making millions
Good
on
mate,
these
Day.
videos. He clearly wanted to get a job. You refused to support them, but you couldn't even help him do that.
And I'm telling you, I would
So why were you neglecting your 16-year-old's needs? Now, there was one time where her daughter's vision was getting concerningly blurry. And as you'll hear in the video, she literally acknowledges that her daughter's vision is getting worse than it usually is. But that isn't a cause of concern for her. She doesn't care. And so under her husband's recommendation, which by the way, he is just as guilty as she is, he suggests that they should take her to the emergency room. And you want to know what bitch does? She begins to clean the house. She cleans the bathroom and mops the floors in order to stall. She literally says that in her own words.
Dad, get on the point. Stay on the point. You're going into the pits if you carry on.
But that wasn't enough, because after doing unnecessary cleaning, she then goes to take a shower and put on some lip gloss.
I think I'm ready now.
Oh, it was so good, yes!
As much stalling as possible. And so she woke up this morning, she's like, well, my vision was really blurry. Like, more blurry than it was. Kevin just came in and was like, I think we need to take Sherry to the emergency room. I said, well, let me take a shower and then I'll be out. It's been an hour, so...
You are literally getting yourself dolled up to take your daughter to the hospital when she needed to go as soon as she told you that her vision was getting worse. And this one made me incredibly fucking angry. And that is saying a lot because we are nowhere near done with this video. But on the 28th of August last year, I woke up feeling like the absolute worst I had ever felt in my entire life and will probably ever feel in my entire life. I'm not going to get into it, but I needed to go to the emergency room immediately. And
746 experience I just got from that game, by the way.
Everything immediately to take me to the hospital. I don't think they had even eaten. I don't think they had showered. I don't think the house was even clean. But they didn't care.
Introducing the unstoppable force of nature, the Nordic Nightmare! And taking him on in the books of pain, Bob Guster United! Surely that's a booking! He's going for the finisher already! That'll hurt the morning! It's all over!
There's not any requirements for occult stuff in the pack, then it means that you're able to, like, if you wanted to play as a vampire for one of them, there's not a rule of forcing you to, but you could. Like that, it's a little bit more open-ended, I guess, in that way, which I think is nice.
What is Lil Simsy doing?
I think it's more fun to play challenges like that. Oh my god, okay, so I can't rotate that because of the platform, but I can scoot it, I guess.
Building eggplant house for very veggie.
Is that the best? That's the best we can do. Okay.
She's been streaming for more than 2 hours, and I've been streaming for coming up to an hour and a half. She's done it for 2 hours and 7 minutes. I've done it for 1 hour and 28 minutes.
She doesn't need a new one.
Okay.
A cults challenge? I'm not the one to write that. There are people who like play with occults all the time, and they're probably the better person to write a challenge like that compared to me. Yeah, she used to have a rocking chair in the room, but I don't think she has to only knit inside of here. It's pretty small, so I don't really want to like trap my sim with a small space to work with.
Yeah, she's not really doing much at the moment. In the pale moonlight.
10 seconds.
Fine shooting.
5, 4,
Stars are
3,
falling
2,
from the sky.
1.
Come on. And you're the moon is shining on your face, and it's finally filled. You found this place, 'cause baby, I just wanna do you. Do me, underneath the moonlight. GG!
Mission.
They rushed me down to that hospital as fast as humanly possible because that is what you are supposed to do when you are a parent. That is how you are supposed to treat your sick child. You don't pamper yourself for an hour straight while your child is struggling in other room. You clean the house because you want to stall getting your child the help that she so clearly needs. Now, moving on to the next clip. I don't know what parent in their right goddamn mind would do something like this, but her son was excelling in football. It sounds to me like he could have been a future star player. But because football was the only thing he was responsible about, and the only thing that he showed up for, she took that away from him. She made her son get rid of the only thing in the world that he was passionate about.
Pretty controversial experience that I shared. People are kind of like, what?
Charge me, please, not
We
him.
had a child who was showing up dishonest, irresponsible, not humble, dishonest, irresponsible, not humble.
How did every one of those miss?
But there was one place he always showed up, and that was at sport.
What?
He did exactly what the coaches said. If the coaches told him to do something, he'd do it, and he'd do it extra. If he saw teammates who were upset, he would rally them. He was on time for practice. He stayed and helped clean up. I mean, the coaches loved him. The teammates loved him. He showed up and performed exactly as expected at the games. And I remember the day when I had a shift in perspective. It was like, because that's the only place he's showing up responsible, that's the one thing that he needs to get rid of.
Ruby robbed her very own son of a possible future scholarship into a very good college, or the chances to play in the big leagues simply just because she wanted to have more control.
Oh, piss off. Piss off.
An opportunity to support their child, to encourage people future.
One thing that he needs to get rid of.
Ruby robbed her very own son of a possible future scholarship into a very good college, or the chances to play in the big leagues simply just because she wanted to have more control over him. Any other parent would see this as an opportunity to support their child, to encourage their child. Because if that's the only thing that they're passionate about, then you support them in the only thing that they're passionate about. And then she had the audacity to say that he was manipulating her.
We need to get rid of it because he's being compartmentalized and he's manipulating, because obviously he knows how to show up responsible because he's showing up responsible. He just doesn't want to show up responsible at home. He doesn't want to show up responsible at school. He's not willing to be honest, responsible, and humble for his thoughts, his feelings, and his choices everywhere else. He's just doing what he wants, and he just happened to want to be above and beyond at football. Why? Because that's where he was getting his worth.
Yep.
And so when we took away football, we took away his worth. That's what it felt like to him. Mom and Dad, you're taking my worth away. Who am I without football? Well, son, that's exactly why we're taking it away.
You were the one who literally said that football was the only thing that gave him worth. So you needed to strip that worth away from him so that he'd do what you want and act the way that you wanted him to act.
Oh, we're getting some more plays in the game.
Is that not technically
Counter-Strike, that could
manipulation?
be a good game for me to
Because she
stream.
doesn't respect her child's wishes or their privacy. Why would she? In the first clip, Ruby's daughter explicitly asks not to be filmed. But Ruby doesn't care because she keeps recording regardless of how her daughter feels about it.
So I just
Ow!
She has no idea what I'm gonna say. She's like thinking, she's conjuring up the worst things in her
There's
head.
no fucking medic to help me. We've only got one medic.
And in this next clip,
Yes, he is alive.
which
No, he's not on
was
full
very
health.
hard for me to watch
But he's
because
constantly
it's an
being
incredibly
healed by
strange
what?
clip. But she is making her daughter
Has he got a blood sword or something?
by recording a conversation that's meant to be had in private with your mother or
Cap
your
it,
older
dude,
sister
come on.
by
Crazy bird, cap.
the entire world.
Scout, oh my god.
All summer, if she can shave her legs and armpits, and
Julie, you should shave your
I think your armpits need to be shaved more than your legs do.
When you start speaking, when you start getting VO,
You are embarrassing her, and you are prioritizing making content on the
Fucking hell, this
You
fucking
don't
scout.
need to film every single little conversation that you have with your children. That is
Medic, help. Oh, don't blast me into the pits. Oh my god, you air blast me into the pits, you tit.
to me.
And then the
So
spy
you
just,
don't
and then I get
have a
fucking
cell
shot in the
phone.
head.
You have access to a phone. Chad does not have a cell phone I took from him. He has access, which benefits were withdrawn. See how that works?
Oh, he doesn't have access access to his phone? Well, you don't have access to any of their future grandchildren. You don't have access to their future wedding. You don't have access to their
You set me on fire already.
My mom bought these headphones for me 2 years ago. And has she ever taken these for me? No, she hasn't. Why? Because when you buy something for someone, it is no longer yours. Sure, if your child wants, say,
I'm nearly out of ammo.
you can take their phone, only ask
GG.
them if they need their bedroom, and then you give it right back to them. Not only because it is their property,
I'm sorry, I
but
just
because
stole
they
your kill.
literally did as they were
I feel
told.
bad.
And this kind of continues on into my next point because Ruby has some twisted obsession with claiming everything as hers. Because in a video one of her children made where she was answering a question in which somebody asked her, what are you excited about for the new house? And she says that she's looking forward to her new bedroom. Like every single child moving into a new house is.
Are you looking forward to the most in the new house? For sure, my new room. Not my room, Mom's room that she's letting me have or use.
In what world have you ever heard something as bizarre as that? When I was growing up, my mum would say things like, my house, my rules. But she never and would never say anything like, my bedroom, my brother's bedroom, or my sister's bedroom were all hers, and that she was just letting us use them. You don't let your child have a bedroom because you chose to
You're a
have
spy.
this
Get
child,
away from the
which
gate,
means your
dickhole.
responsibility to take care of them.
Medic, help!
You don't let your
I got
child
one
have a
kill
bedroom.
from that.
They deserve that bedroom. They are owed that bedroom because you put them here. And speaking of bedrooms, did you know that Ruby literally took her son's bedroom privileges away from him for 7 months because of one simple prank that he pulled on his brother? Something all siblings have done to each other since the dawn of time.
My bedroom was taken away for 7 months and you gave it back like a couple weeks ago.
I don't think our viewers know that.
Hello, spy. Piss off.
I'll give you a reason why
Okay.
my bedroom. I think so.
I can see you. Yes, Heavy, I can see you over there. And you're dead. Good.
You got it and made it a bit all neatly and then packed all these things and then he walked out the door and just sunglasses on.
And then, when he starts laughing because his siblings are also laughing about the harmless prank, she threatens to take his room away from him again after making him sleep on a fucking beanbag for over half a year.
Do you think it's funny? Because if you think it's funny, then you that was 7 months ago. Maybe you no longer had a bedroom.
It was not.
You know how you could have handled that situation? Hey, your brother is really upset that you pranked him last night. Please don't do that again. You can't go out to the movies like you want to this weekend. That is how you handle that situation. Not taking his basic rights away from him by making him sleep on the floor. But that isn't even the only time that she's made one of her kids sleep on the floor. She was too lazy to change her daughter's bed sheets when they needed to be changed. So she suggested that her daughter always sleep in the bathroom rather than giving her fresh sheets like 99%
Did I just get...
Steve came and got in bed with me.
Sniper's gonna fucking kill me in a second if I don't get here. Medic, help.
She's like, Mom, I peed bed, which is not like her. She peed bed maybe like once every 8 months. Like, it's been a very long time since she went to bed. I was like, oh, darn it, that's alright. Just go to sleep.
Or she would have at the very least stripped the bed, or the bed sheets to the washing machine and said, okay, how about you come sleep in my bed with me tonight and in the morning I'll make the bed nice and fresh, okay? But no, it was go sleep on the cold, hard tiles of our bathroom.
No.
While I go back to bed in a nice, warm, cozy plush mattress with blankets and pillows. But it doesn't end there. It doesn't end with these two children because it just keeps going. The way that she treats her children when they're sick is absolutely absolutely horrific. Her son was vomiting, okay? And her solution to his vomiting is to make him sleep on the bathroom floor right next to the toilet.
We're gonna put a pillow and a blanket by the toilet, and you can camp out in the bathroom, okay?
How could she sleep at night knowing that her child, who is already in an immense amount of pain, is sleeping on the bathroom floor? You know what you do in that situation? You grab a towel and you lay it right next to the bed. And then you put a bucket on top of that towel.
Ah, you moved your sentry gun, you little bitch.
He can just do it over his bed and he doesn't
That's
have
what
to run
happens.
to the bathroom or sleep on the bathroom bench right by the toilet, and he can actually sleep in his very own bed. Maybe you could have possibly gone
see
and
you.
grabbed him some
Bastard.
medicine that he needed and then watched over him for about 15 to 25 minutes before going back to bed, just to make sure he doesn't throw up again and just to make sure he gets back to sleep. Now this next video is infuriating to me because she's talking about her two youngest children like they're 21-year-olds. So basically, she completely robbed her two youngest children of Christmas because they were being selfish and they were unwilling to relate.
I can see you over there, dickhead. Come on. Oh shit. Get to that.
What do they
Get
have
to you.
The two youngest
And steal my medkit. Thanks,
showing
soldier.
long patterns of selfishness. They have been showing through their choices. Their
That's why I stood here, you bellend.
Some pretty
Part of the reason why I stood at the back of this wall is to stop being
we're
backstabbed.
going to give the gift of truth to them this year for Christmas. We are going to give them the gift of boundaries, and we're going to give them the gift of intention.
We just laid it out very clear, and we told them that this year they are not going to be visited by Santa.
Christmas morning, their four older siblings will be getting Christmas presents to open, and that they will have the gift of love from their dad and I. Because we want them to really have a visceral experience that hits them.
She robbed these two children of a Christmas and yet continued to give her 4 other children Christmas presents. She excluded those children. She made them watch their siblings open gifts that were for them under the Christmas tree while they got nothing except the gift of love. When you are a parent, love is not a gift. Love is a mandatory. Now I want to discuss the fact that not only did Ruby and Kevin take their son out of football, therefore taking the opportunity of a scholarship away from him, but they threw his homework into a bag and said that the only way he was able to get that homework back is if he paid for it.
So what I did was I went around the house, and I had
throwing them away.
Yes.
That's my homework. What? Oh, well, homework. I need that to turn that in tomorrow. No, I'm serious. That's like half my grade right now.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I will throw this at the wall. I need that homework, Mom.
Okay, so if
Anyway, it says I've got 2 concurrent viewers, but underneath the public privacy thing, it says concurrent viewers is 3. Am I one of the 3 concurrent viewers because I'm watching the live preview of the stream in the live streaming studio preview or something?
For free.
Am I
And
one
if
of the
they
3
don't pay
viewers?
up
I'm not
at the end
sure.
of the day, it gets thrown in the bin.
And whatever isn't claimed by the end of the day goes in the garbage.
Taking him away from football, the only thing he's passionate about, therefore taking away a scholarship. Throwing his homework in the bin and saying that he has to pay for it even though he gets it from the school for free. Do you know what this child will receive?
Betty,
Also,
charge me.
Did you even think about
Crazy Red, charge me.
the next day, live out
And thank you for using a med gun, not a fucking flip screen.
and it just keeps going because she purposely deprives her children of food. Food is a necessity. We need food to survive. If we don't eat food, we will literally starve to death. And she uses that against them. In this video, her toddler, okay? Toddler is crying. And so she says to her toddler, if you don't stop crying, you don't get to eat.
We bless the food. Let's have
we bless the food, but we
You're looking
need
at
to have family prayer. Stop crying, or I'm gonna have you go upstairs and you won't have any breakfast.
I got a pop-up cupboard
to say that I've got 2 invasions on the computer.
Yeah.
And I said I've got this pop-up saying that I should download McAfee. But McAfee's come up on a pop-up to say that I've got free viruses, one of them is working virus.
Right.
So they said that's fine. We'll connect to your computer, we'll have a look.
Okay.
And they rang through. And then they showed me that I'd only got badware 93.
It's okay. That's all right.
It came up and said that there was only 2% left on the firewall.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Then it showed me foreign people.
It would have been netstat, and then you see local address, foreign address, probably. Is that right?
Hello, how?
Foreign address, yeah. Yeah.
These people are invading your computer.
Piss off!
Okay.
And we're down to 2%.
Yep.
And the reason
How do you have 10 minutes left?
Is
this
down at 2% is that they've been attacking it and attacking it, and eventually you finish up where they'll get through and all you do.
Right, okay. Right, that's a scam. Okay, I'm sorry to say this. It is, yeah. There's no such thing as your computer firewall going to 2%. That's, unfortunately, that's meaningless, and it's just designed to scare you into buying something. Would you mind getting back in touch with them and demanding your money back, if that's possible? So knowing that they were pop-up scammers and that they ran standard tech support scam techniques, I decided to call the company myself and pretend to be a relative of Jack's.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
My name is Shraddha. How may I help you?
Yes,
Oh my
hello.
God.
I'm phoning on behalf of my grandfather.
My
who's
stream's
called
fine,
Jack.
isn't it? Yeah, it is.
I would like to speak to
I
someone
think my internet
about
just went
why
off
they
again
scammed
very
him
briefly.
yesterday.
I will just gonna check it. May I know your customer ID number?
Yeah, it's CLUK. I could clearly see on the CRM system that the names of the people who'd scammed Jack were Riakin and Kavish.
Thank you for being stay online. Your call has been transferred to the supervisor. My name is Kavish, and I will continue further, okay?
Hello, Kavish. Yes, I think you were
fucking
fixing
see
my
you,
grandfather's
dickhead.
PC yesterday.
Medic, help!
Yeah, that's right.
Medic!
Can I ask you why you've charged him $1,100?
Just stand there, come on!
Sure. Excuse me, sir. But, first of all, can I just talk to you, Mr. Jack?
He's not with me at the moment. He's going to the bank.
So, first of all, sir, we didn't force your grandfather to do anything. He called us, and he is our customer from last 5 or 6 years. You can confirm with your.
I know.
Yeah,
he trusted
yeah.
you until that call yesterday.
He's never, No, we didn't scam, sir.
You
how
did.
can you say we scam your grandfather? No, how
can I say that? Because he got a fake pop-up, and because you ran netstat and said that foreign addresses were hackers, and that is a standard. Listen, that was a standard tech support scam. Okay, we both know when you run netstat, it gives foreign address at the top of the page. You explained to him that those were foreign hackers. Excuse me, talk about netstat. Did you or did you not run netstat?
No.
You didn't run netstat and you didn't point out the foreign addresses.
No.
You're lying then.
No, sir.
He told me exactly what happened yesterday, and I can see that with web security, and that was unnecessary.
Okay. No. Let me talk, sir. First of all, you're saying that we put a pop-up.
I didn't say. I said he spotted a fake virus pop-up.
But that pop-up you're talking about, sir, we didn't put anything.
I know, but he called you asking for support. The first thing you should have said to him was, "That's a fake pop-up," and hang up. But instead, you decided that this was an opportunity to steal money from him. So you then lied to him about foreign addresses after running Netstat, and you defrauded him by saying that there was a problem with his PC when there wasn't. We both know that's true. Now I want you to refund him immediately.
No, that's absolutely false. The one you've been saying.
What is false? What is false about what I just said there?
Yeah, the false is that, sir, first of all, we didn't send any kind of pop-up.
I didn't say you sent it. I said he saw it and he called you. You then lied to him. I don't care who sent the pop-up. Okay, get over that bit. When he called you, you said to him that there was his firewall was 2% remaining. Yes or no?
Yep, that's right.
You said that the firewall is 2% remaining. What does that mean?
Yeah, I'm telling you that. Okay.
Go on.
We installed the security on your grandfather's computer, all right, and that security was the 2% left on it.
Shit.
And the WebRoot you're talking about, WebRoot is an antivirus.
Dead.
I know it's an antivirus. Talk about the firewall being 2%.
Oh, fucking sentry gun over there, hiding in the corner.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I'm talking about that. We put the firewall on the computer from our side.
There already was a firewall on the computer. Why would you install another one?
Which firewall?
The Windows Defender firewall that comes with Windows 10.
No, that firewall that you're talking about, we put the WebRoot on it and we disabled that
Look,
firewall.
distinguish between antivirus, which is WebRoot, and a firewall, please. Okay, they're two different things. They're not the same thing. You keep convoluting the two. Would you stop doing that, or I will know if you're talking. Okay, talk about a firewall being 2% complete. What does that mean?
That means we install the firewall and we install the WebRoot and
Stop about WebRoot. What firewall did you install?
We install the firewall which we made.
What's it called?
The firewall.
What's the firewall called?
There is no name of that.
Oh, right. So you didn't install a firewall then?
No, we install the firewall and you can.
Hang on. Stop. What in firewall did you install?
Like I said,
there's no name.
I just saw a demo
what's
man
installed.
sticky bomb
You
over
just
the
made
point.
that up. You haven't installed the firewall. I can see what's installed in the computer. There is no firewall other than the default Windows firewall.
As a side note, this fake firewall
There's a
features
spy,
very
send
heavily
it to our
on all of
base.
their interactions with your victims. This is a script taken from one of their machines, and it shows clearly that they'll just cut and paste this as an action for every single phone call that they'll get. They also claim to be Cisco certified technicians and Microsoft technicians. All lies, of course.
from our side, sir, the thing you'll be talking about, it's nothing wrong from our side. We didn't show net sale and something like that.
Your company is based where? Tell me where your company is based.
Yeah, we're based in US at Maryland.
Maryland 208050.
Yeah.
You're lying about that.
Yeah.
You're not. You're in India.
That's not possible. It's not like.
What do you mean it's not
every time
possible?
Right.
You are in India.
No, you just came. You just came in Maryland. You can watch our office there.
Just because
No
there's an
one's
office
camping
there
the teleport,
doesn't mean
that's-
that you're based there, does it?
Go away.
So how can I trust that you're based in UK?
I don't care
Not
about
even
me. I'm not
that.
talking about me.
Yeah, so-
You're giving a
Yeah.
fake address. You just said you're in the USA when I know you're in India.
Do you have our company address?
Oh, I'll find it out. What do you
Yes,
call
yes,
yourselves?
find
Comp,
that and-
Comp True?
Yeah, it's ComTrue.
Yeah.
That's the name of company.
Yeah.
You can find the address, and definitely you can came our office. You can visit that. That's not an issue.
Right, so you're actually V-Port LLC, and you're lying to me
Yeah,
again.
that's the name of.
Yeah.
It's We Support LLC. The
See
name
ya.
of the company has been changed.
Why would that be?
2019.
Yeah, why would that be?
I can't give you that information.
If you want to see a longer version of this grilling, consider Patreon and have a look in it. For some strange reason, after this phone call, my number was blocked by this company, and on the instructions of Santosh the boss, agents were specifically told not to talk to me and to deny any scamming. But what can be done to stop vSupport or CloHub? On screen is a list of their victims from this year. I've already been in touch with a number of people on this list, But if you think you are also a victim of this scam, the most effective way of getting back at them is to go. Over the years I've sold a good number of things on Gumtree, and recently I placed a gaming PC for sale. If you're not familiar with Gumtree, it's a little bit like Craigslist, and you can buy and sell stuff locally. But like Craigslist, it's wide open for scams, and the advice is always to see the goods you're about to buy, and when it comes to selling, be sure that you get payment up front. So when I got a text to my mobile phone offering me some prepayment, I was very suspicious. And when I looked closer,
what are you
it
doing?
wasn't the Gumtree site
Just
at
sack
all,
the
it was
fucking dispenser, I'll destroy it myself
rather than
when I next get
Gumtree.com.
Oh,
The
you're
URL
surprising
had a
him, well
unique
done.
number on
Get
the
rid of
end,
her
but it wasn't the
teleporter.
same as the sales number that I'd used in the proper Gumtree site. So when I spotted this, I thought this was going to be a pretty
Joel, why
standard
didn't you
phishing
just get rid of her
scam, but
teleporter and
instead, when I
dispenser,
followed
man?
the
Come
link,
on.
I uncovered a very sophisticated scam.
Critical alert from Viking Soul.
The text I received contained my first name, so obviously they'd harvested some data, but I was really surprised to see, when I clicked the link, my real advert appeared. I was expecting just some form to ask me for my credit card details, but no, this really was my advert with the words "Receive payment" at
Give
the
me my
bottom.
fucking
As I scrolled down, it
oh
told
my
me
god,
that I
the
had
scroll
received
wheel.
the full
Yeah.
asking amount of £400, and that the funds
Yes, guys, I'm
were
still
charged
having
via a
problems with my
secure
scroll wheel.
transaction service, something I'd never heard of. To
That's what I
continue,
mean, I couldn't
just
get
need
my
to click
minigun out.
the new button. This was all in the right font and the right logos for Gumtree, so it looked pretty convincing so far. There were even some genuine Gumtree links to talk about internet safety. There was a description of what a secure transaction was, but it was pretty vague, so I just clicked the continue button. At that point, I was expecting to see a pretty
I think I'm
standard
gonna play
phishing
one
form,
more game
but no,
after this.
this time it was asking me to download an application. The application
Unless
was
I get
named
auto-balance.
Gumtree.apk, which is a pretty standard package for an Android phone. These scammers have gone out of their way
Go
to
away.
create both an Android and an iOS application which would have been downloaded to my phone. The normal advice is to only ever download and run something from the Google Play Store in the case of Android or the Apple Store for iOS devices. And it's to safeguard against just this. This is obviously a fake
Nice.
Gumtree app, and we'll have a look at what that
There's a
actually
teleporter
does.
over, I just saw
definitely
it,
didn't
and
want to
going to the base
sacrifice
now
my
and destroy
real
it
mobile
myself.
phone, goodness only knows what the application did, so I downloaded something called BlueStacks.
Why is there a random
BlueStacks
dispenser
is an
over
Android
there?
emulator which will allow me to try out this APK file without risking my phone. When I had it installed, I tried out the URL that had been texted to me by the scammer, but by this stage the whole domain seemed to be off air. However, I had saved a copy of the APK file, so I copied this from my phone to this emulator. So now that it was installed, it was time to run it and see what it was actually doing. When I double clicked it, it automatically rotated the screen so that it was in portrait mode. It was then prompting me to log in to this fake Gumtree.
I'm about
The
to
only
die.
options open to me were to sign in with Google or to use
I was
my
so
phone
close to
number.
destroying that
I
sentence.
tried to sign in with Google first, and it did nothing whatsoever. It seemed that the only thing I could do was to type in a phone number, and my initial thought was probably any phone number would do if this is a bog standard phishing site. So I initially tried a few random mobile phone numbers which were UK length compliant, and I thought I'd be able to log in. But no, it wouldn't accept this as a login. I tried once again to sign in with Google.
Also,
and again
did
it
you
wouldn't
guys
let me.
know
It seemed
that the
only thing I
title
could
of this
do
live
was to
stream
use a
is
mobile
the
phone
longest
number.
possible
I
that
tried
YouTube
another
can have.
random phone number,
You can only
thinking
have a
that I might have got the
100
number of digits
character
wrong. Again this time around,
title,
wouldn't
and
let
mine
me
it is
log in.
exactly
And then
100
it dawned
characters
on me,
long.
these guys were more sophisticated than I thought. They had my real name, they knew my mobile phone number, they had a copy of my advert. Chances were that this version of the application and that was my real name.
Oh my god.
And sure enough, when I tried the real thing, it did let me log in.
This might actually be the last game.
It presented me a screen to tell me that a payment had been received, but I had to confirm it within 16 hours, and the clock was ticking. It seems that I would have to confirm the order.
At this
if I
point,
didn't
I've been
want it to be
streaming now for
cancelled.
exactly
So
2
still
hours,
curious as to what would be
and I'm
next.
close now
I
to
clicked the
level
confirm order button.
109.
I was running Wireshark this whole time, so anything that it was contacting, I would be able to trace. And not surprisingly, it said that there was an error and that bank details were not available. Seemingly, I had to add a card before I could proceed. And this is the crux of the scam. They ask for card details, and they claim that they will deduct just 1 penny to prove that the card's mine. Although it claims that it's going to be deducting 1 penny, it's very
I would love to camp
that
this
this app
teleporter.
is specifically designed to remove thousands of pounds from anyone who types credit card details into these fields. I had Wireshark running, and I was looking at which server it was talking to whilst I was typing information into these fields. It looks like a UK server, and it's a Microsoft Azure or cloud server. I filled in the fields with some fake information. I had a credit card number of the right format, so the validator should have worked. I gave them a fake name, and then I typed in the month of expiry of this card and the CVV. However, the validation wasn't
I
that
heard
brilliant
this
for the
crit.
month, because although I typed
Crits.
04/21, it expected
The name
a
of his
space
sticky bomb
between
launcher is
forward
Crit
slash.
Slut.
So it took me a couple of goes before I would get this form actually filled out. When I finally did get the space character right in the month, eventually the form did accept my card and I was able to supposedly make a payment. It was obviously doing some sort of validation because it took a while before it prompted me for yet more information. This time it was asking me for more personal information, my forename, surname, address, city and postcode. Again, they populated this with some fake information. The app could have done with some better validation because there wasn't enough room in the address field to complete the full address. However, I was even sitting in front of it.
Oh, the
Finally,
fucking sentry gun, the
after
engineer
all
was
of
next
this
to it the whole
personal
time.
information, I was taken to a confirmation order and told that a check was in progress and I should await activation of my account. The final
I might play
check the
Harvest after this
applications to
game.
this button didn't seem to do very much. When I
Just
clicked
get
it,
myself to
all
level
it did was
109,
say a check
and
was
then I'll
in
quit.
progress and I should still wait. I presume I would be waiting forever. Sometime later, out of curiosity, I decided to see if the app would let me put in these personal details once more.
Oh my god, you thought
so
you
I
were a
deleted
spy,
the app
shit
off my
me up.
desktop and recopied it. However, this time when I tried to run the app again, it did nothing but crash out. It seems that whoever created this app deliberately constructed it so that you could only type these details once and then it wouldn't lend itself to any further analysis. This has definitely been one of the most sophisticated apps and scams that I've seen in quite a while. The app itself has been tailored, or at least adverts have been copied from the original Gumtree so that it performs to look as if it's a real app. And because it's been designed to only run exactly once, the people who are behind the app are more sophisticated than your average cyber criminal. I've left a link to the APK file which I downloaded, and perhaps others who are more used to analysing what these apps do could maybe have a look at it, and please get back to me with your analysis. I regularly create videos on scams, so if you'd like to see more, there's ways that you can help me. There's a link here to my Patreon.
There's a
channel,
teleporter
and if you're
somewhere.
a $3 or more subscriber,
I need to destroy
you see
it.
lots of exclusive
That's where we're
content,
coming
which is
from.
only available to my patrons. You'll also be the very first to see any new videos. I'm also on Twitter at JimBrown11, and once again, thanks
Or
for
99
watching my
red
video.
points go by.
Building diaper changing station!
Piss off. Throwing piss at me isn't going to help. Isn't going to work. I've already got it.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
You shit me up when you do that. Anyway, GG, we've won. There's a teleporter somewhere. It's a nice green flare gun, and that is a nice scorch shot. Flare gun, whatever you call it. I think that last one was a scorch shot. You just had to secure a tunnel. No, you didn't. We've got the tunnel, dickhead. It's outside our base. It's nowhere near your base.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Victory.
60 points though. Wow. Second place MVP. Right, I'm playing Harvest. I gained 1,078 experience in that game. Right. Get myself a few points in here and I'm going to quit. I'm just short of level 109, so I'm going to keep playing until I go past that. So a quick game on Harvest should help me out. How much experience do I need for next level? I need 73 to the next level. So I only need about 7 points, maybe 8 points. But I'm going to try and get to 10. Really, 10 points should be enough. Easily enough to the next level. 8 should be enough. Yeah, I normally only play Harvest just as a quick game to get my experience to level 109 or any other level if I fall just short. I'm on 3 right now.
Our control point has been our control point has been captured. We have lost control point.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Get on the point. Medic help.
We have captured the control point. Alert. The control point has been contested. point is being captured. Alert. The control point is being contested.
Right, I need to do this fast if I'm to get to the next level.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
For fuck, how did he just get over there? I'm on 5 points right now.
We have lost the control point.
Oh, fuck's up. Oh my god, there's 2 of them. How did he just see the top of my head? Unbelievable. Oh, why? I'm going back to fucking Pyro. I'm going back to Pyro, I'm not having this. Spy! You're not dead. Go away. Oh my god, he's got fucking dead ringer. Son of a bitch. Now he's dead. Come on, we need this point back. You fucked now. Scout, get him!
Secure the control point. Mission ends in 30 seconds.
I almost couldn't get my flamethrower out because my scroll wheel doesn't fucking work. Again. But I'm on 8 points, so that should be enough to the next level.
We have lost the control point. Mission ends in 60 seconds.
I can't get my fucking detonator out. There we go. Sake. That wasn't down to my squad wheel, that was just a fucking demon man that snuck up on the roll. Fast, quickly sneaking up on me and then, yeah. I've got 1 kill but 8 deaths and 4 assists. Oh my god.
Mission ends in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Please cap it. It's not gonna happen. Oh my god, it is. No, we need this point back. You're a spy. Right, I'm on 11. That should easily be enough. Cap it and we've won the game. GG.
Alert. Our control point is mission ends in 10 seconds. Alert. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, don't let them cap again. Oh, they fucking capped again, haven't? Yeah.
We have lost the control point.
Right, I'm not playing this final round. That's ridiculous. I'm not playing that final round.
Competition begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm not playing this final round. I'm just not playing it.
This is an early version of a video which I'm just about to release, which describes what happened to my
And this
YouTube
is what I
channel
do when
at the
I
end
don't
of
play
July
don't play
2021.
rounds.
You'll see that I was tricked into deleting my channel, and this is the story of exactly how that happened. Well, it all started off with this email. I should explain first of all that YouTube is owned by Google, and a lot of correspondence that I will get about YouTube will come from various Google accounts. Indeed, you have to have a Google account in order to get any ad revenue, because it's Google that handles all of this part for YouTube. But let's have a look closely at this email and you'll see why it's a little bit more than your standard phishing mail. Firstly, it has genuinely come from google.com. Most phishing emails will come from something other than Google or YouTube, but here the domain is correct. After the event, I had a good look at the SMTP headers. They confirmed what I already thought. This user was able to log in to Google Chat and send emails from that domain. And sending emails from there gave it all the official stamps that made it look like a genuine Google email. And herein lies the first problem. If you're a user of Google Chat, you shouldn't be allowed to set your from address as anything at google.com. All this does is allow openings for people like this to spoof that they are google.com. But what about the contents of the email? Why on earth did I think that this was legitimate email? The email itself wasn't that well formatted, there were capital letters where they shouldn't have been, but overall the English was just about okay and there were no spelling mistakes, a sure sign of a scam. The email simply said, "Hi, please note that we have noticed that you have a duplicate AdSense account, and as a result we will permanently suspend your YouTube account." If you're a creator on YouTube, you'll understand what this means. AdSense is the way to gain revenue via uploading videos on YouTube. But here's where coincidence will help scammers. Just the day before I received the email, I swapped to a new phone and managed YouTube through it. I put two and two together and assumed that because I was using a new device, somehow it may have generated this email. It's a bit like getting a fake Amazon phone call straight after you've placed an Amazon order. If it wasn't for that coincidence, I'm almost certain that I wouldn't have fallen for this scam. And I'm always in the habit of hovering over any links that appear in emails. This way I can tell exactly where they're going to lead to, and here, once again, we had chat.google.com, which again seemed to be convincing. So when I did click the link, I was straight through to Google Chat. But of course, anyone can set up a Google Chat link. What I should have been paying attention to was the email address of this chat support account. It shouldn't have been creator-partners.com. It should have been YouTube or google.com. But I was distracted, I was doing other things, and I just wasn't paying enough attention. So I began a conversation with what I thought was YouTube support, and very quickly the account name scrolled off the page. The whole time the scammer used perfect English and asked very feasible and realistic sounding questions. In hindsight, I know that this guy was cutting and pasting from a script, but at this point everything seemed convincing. Specifically, he asked me to create what is called a brand account. He asked me to go to the add or manage your channels and create a new channel. And because I thought I was resolving a duplicate ID problem, none of this seemed in any way risky. So as instructed, I browsed to my account, added a channel name, also called Jim Browning. Again, none of this seemed in any way suspicious, and at this point I certainly didn't suspect anything was amiss. So I now had two channels, one with 3.3 million subscribers and the other with 0. I did ask whether doing this would mess up any of my subscribers or channel friendly name or anything, but of course our scammer answered no, it wouldn't affect anything. I then gave him the URL of the new empty channel. I was then asked to browse to the account section of the new empty channel. Again, all of the links were valid, they were going to YouTube, they were not going off the platform, so I thought nothing of this. I was then instructed to click on Advanced Settings and then Move Channel to your Google account or other brand account. When you look at this option, it clearly says that you can move your channel, including its videos, likes, etc., from one account to another. But of course this was to my own account, so at this point it wasn't ringing any alarm bells. And here's the second problem. This move option makes it clear that all of the videos will be retained, and simply clicking the replace button won't have any major effects. The scammer even asked me could I see the word
I got
replace at the
135
bottom right hand
experience for
corner,
it.
and I confirmed that I could. He'd plainly done this many times before. And when I hit replace, I got this warning message. It said that the following will be permanently deleted: comments that I made on YouTube, replies and thumbs up, and my search history. Nothing about
And it's
deletion
just turned
of any
exactly
videos
midnight
or
for me.
any channel content.
2
But
hours
this
and
was
20 minutes
making me
into the
scared.
stream.
I took a screenshot of this and went back to the scammer to ask a bit of detail about what this message meant. This function said that only comments on YouTube, replies and thumbs up on comments, and a search or watch history would be replaced. So at this point, again, I wasn't feeling overly worried about it, even though it had an option to delete channel. The scammer assured me that once I hit delete, I would then have the option to replace the channel. Again, I thought that I'd simply move all of my videos to this new channel. Again, there was a lack of clarity here. As far as I was concerned, I was moving my channel contents to a new one. I wasn't deleting anything. But what I was actually doing was replacing my current channel with a blank channel. And with the channel now moved, he asked me to replace the original channel with the contents of this one, the blank channel. And as soon as I hit the replace button, 7 years of work, 170 videos and 3.3 million subscribers were instantly lost. But this scam wasn't about being malicious, it was about gaining control of this new account. To take control of my account and therefore any revenues associated with it, the scammer would need my password. And this is where stage 2 of the scam kicked in. He gave me a link to a Google form. And only at this point was I certain that it was a scam. The form asked for your partner's full name and the publisher ID for the AdSense account. These two questions together form part of a security set, which, if you need to reset a password, you will need to be able to change that password. In addition, I was asked for the email address of the YouTube account and, worst of all, the last confirmed password of that YouTube account. Using all of those details, effectively the scammer could gain control. And only at this point did the penny drop and I figured out the whole thing was a scam. And only at this point, much too late of course, did I look carefully at who I was speaking to. The creator-partners.com immediately jumped out. And only now did I start asking the questions that I should have done at the very start. How do I verify that I know who I'm talking to? The scammer told me that I should contact the in-house team, Google at support-youtube.com, but he misspelt YouTube. And only now that I was taking him off script did his lack of English as a first language become apparent. I was desperate to find out a bit more about the scammer who managed to scam me, so I started taking the initiative and asked him a few questions. He initially went a bit quiet, probably checking that form I hadn't filled out, and he knew he was going to have to ask me a few of those questions if he was to gain access to my account. So he started with asking me my phone number. I told him that if he really was YouTube support, he should already know my phone number, but he tried the reset link which reveals just the last 2 digits of my real phone number. Nice try, but it wasn't going to wash. Then he finally admitted that he was revealed as a scammer, but also claimed that I had somehow moved all of the contents to a channel that belonged to the scammer. I knew this wasn't true. I challenged him on this. I owned the account, he didn't have the password, therefore he couldn't gain control.
Oh, so did he.
So he finally said, I only want $100 and I will give you a way to recover your channel now. It was also becoming obvious that English wasn't his first language. He gave me a very confused reply telling me that I own the way to retrieve the channel directly. But even though I was desperate to get my channel back, I knew that this guy couldn't do anything to help me. I needed to go to the real YouTube channel support people. I told him as much, but he kept insisting that he was YouTube. I told him that we were past all of that, and then bizarrely, again in broken English, he asked me what initially convinced me that he was indeed YouTube. I think he was trying a way to see if he could improve his scamming technique. But this was my opportunity to learn a bit more about this scammer. If I could flatter him, he might open up and reveal a little bit more about himself, both forced and unforced. I told him that because the initial email was from google.com that I found that convincing, but he still kept pushing as to why I thought he was really YouTube. Again, to flatter him, I told him that creatorpartners.com was a convincing domain, and then I asked him, well, do I have to go to support or could he help me tidy all of this mess up? He said he would help me for free. What a kind soul. And after all of that, all he did was tell me to go to the real support team and tell them to get a bit of help with a new brand account and recover it correctly. Had I actually paid $100 for that advice, I'd have felt pretty scammed once again. Even more bizarrely, he thanked me and gave me some greetings from the YouTube team and actually asked me did I want to work with him. He had no idea what my channel was about, so I asked him for an interview, anonymously of course. He seemed surprised that the reason that I wanted the interview was actually content for my own channel,
If you
and
get
in
to
fact
Yahtzee,
what
I'm
he really
fucked.
wanted to ask was, do I hate anyone enough to take their YouTube channels?
I think I've
He
won.
really was trying to recruit me as a scammer. Then he admitted that he had 8 years experience in YouTube. I presume this means in YouTube scams.
Just one Yahtzee, ladies and
I then
gentlemen.
asked him how I could speak with him, but he didn't seem to understand this and just repeated my own question back to me. It seemed the only way that he would communicate with me would be via WhatsApp.
What do you think to
so
that,
I gave him a
chat?
number and asked him to communicate on that device. And whilst the burner phone was charging up, I asked him a few more questions about his scam, specifically about people who had two-step authentication. I knew that even if he did get my password, the two-step authentication should block his access. But our Hangouts conversation ended with him demonstrating he didn't really know what two-step authentication was. And he signed off with, "These are my methods only. I now have more than 12 YouTube channels, one with 6 million and another with 3 million subscribers. Somehow, I highly doubt that this is the case." It was clear he liked bragging, probably falsely. So we continued our conversation on WhatsApp. His WhatsApp name was YouTube support, not really a shock that one. And he asked me if the real YouTube support were having a conversation with me. At this stage they were, and I was hoping to get the channel
GG, I'm
sorted
terrible at
quickly,
chess,
but
as
it
usual.
turned out it would take days. But I was keen to know exactly how
I'm
the
fucking
scam
terrible.
worked.
Call me
Obviously he was
terrible.
after the accounts themselves, but I asked him how successful he was. Just how much money was he making with this scam? And he then sent me a screenshot. The screenshot seemed to indicate that whatever this channel was, it had made $16,000 in the last 28 days. That means it would have been a very big YouTube channel.
I'll
It's
have to
very
move my
difficult
king
to
back.
tell
Fucking
whether
choice.
this is something he's just cut and pasted to show off, or whether he genuinely owns such an account.
Oh, you stole my
I'm
queen,
pretty
you
sure
son of a
he's
bitch.
lifted this from a YouTube video, but I'm not sure which one. I did a quick
Yeah, I
search,
can't play
but I
chess.
still couldn't find this exact
I'm
page.
fucking
If
terrible.
you think this is a screenshot from a video you've seen, please let me know in the comments. But I wanted to speak to the guy. I wanted to know how he get into all of this, and would he talk on the phone. He answered, unfortunately he couldn't.
You fucking bitch.
I asked him if he cared if he was destroying people's livelihoods, but he
Stole
answered
my
that he
queen.
needed the money, and could I send him some money so that he could leave this thing.
He's gonna
So
kill my
despite
pawn,
making his
isn't he?
thousands
No,
of dollars
okay.
per month in these hijacked accounts, it seemed that the only way out was for me to send him money. But what he didn't know was, while I was having this conversation, I was setting up a Grabify link. This would reveal his IP address.
check means I
and
have to
any
move my
devices
king,
he
is that
might be
correct?
using. So I suggested to the scammer that maybe
Oh,
the best
GG,
idea
game's
would be
over.
for him to create his own YouTube channel, and I sent him a link to what looked like a screenshot. But of course, it was my Grabify link. And within a second of sending the link, he had clicked it and revealed that he was in southwest Turkey. He was also using the web version of WhatsApp because I could see that he was using a Windows 10 computer. And because the Grabify link showed a real random account
GG.
information, he seemed genuinely interested and wanted to know how much money I would make for every 1,000 views. I kept on the small talk for a little bit, before he finally asked me, did I know his nationality. Although I was going to suggest Turkish, I thought I'd play with him for a bit to see what would happen. I suggested US and India before he finally said Syrian. Given that Syria and Turkey share a border, there's a possibility that this guy has moved from Syria to Turkey. He wondered if I was surprised, but at this stage,
Right, guys, it's gone past midnight. I think I'm going to leave the stream here. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave the stream here because it's been 2.5 hours and it is now past midnight for me. Hang on. Anything else I can do?
I got a pop-up come up to say that I'd got 2 invasions on my computer.
Yeah.
And I said, I've got this pop-up saying that I should download McAfee, because McAfee's come up on a pop-up to say that I've got 3 viruses, one of them a Trojan virus.
Right.
So they said, that's fine, we'll correct your computer, we'll have a look.
Okay.
And they ran through it, and then they showed me that I'd only got, by the way, I'm 86.
That's okay.
If I'm a bit slow.
That's all right.
It came up and said that there was only 2% left on my firewall.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
And then it showed me various foreign people.
Yeah. It would have been net stat, and then you see local address, foreign address, probably. Is that right?
Yeah, it said foreign address.
Foreign address,
and
yeah.
I think there was 3, and they
Yeah.
said, these people are invading your computer,
Yeah. Okay.
and you're down to 2%.
Yep.
And the reason your computer is down at 2% is that they've been attacking it, and eventually you'll finish up where they'll get through, and all your data and so on and so forth.
Right. Okay. Right. That's a scam. Okay. I'm sorry to say this. It is. Yeah. There's no such thing as your computer firewall going to 2%. Unfortunately, that's meaningless, and it's just designed to scare you into buying something.
Yep.
Would you mind getting back in touch with them and demanding your money back, if that's possible? So knowing that they were pop-up scammers and that they ran standard tech support scam techniques, I decided to call the company myself and pretend to be a relative of Jack's.
Thank you for calling. My name is Shraddha. How may I help you?
Yes, hello. I'm phoning on behalf of my grandfather, who's called Jack. I would like to speak to someone about why they scammed him yesterday.
I will just gonna check it. May I know your customer ID number?
Yeah, it's CLUK. I could clearly see on the CRM system that the names of the people who'd scammed Jack were Yakin and Kavish.
Thank you for bringing stay online. Your call has been transferred to supervisor. My name is Gavish, and I'll be assisting you further, okay?
Hello, Kavish. Yes, I think you were fixing my grandfather's PC yesterday, is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Can I ask you why you've charged him $1,100 then, please?
Sure, I'll explain to you, sir. That first of all, can I just talk to you, Mr. Jack?
He's not with me at the moment. He's going to the bank.
So, first of all, sir, we didn't force your grandfather to do anything. He called us, and he is our customer from last 5 or 6 years. You can confirm with your
I know.
Yeah,
He trusted
so
you until that call yesterday.
He's our, no, we didn't scam, sir.
You
how
did.
could you say we scam your grandfather? No, how
can I say that? Because he got a fake pop-up, and because you ran Netstat and said the foreign addresses were hackers,
Sir,
and that is a standard. Listen, that was a standard tech support scam. Okay, we both know when you run Netstat, it gives foreign address at the top of the page. You explained to him that those were foreign hackers.
We didn't give any pop-up. Sir,
Excuse me, talk about Netstat. Did you or did you not run Netstat?
No.
You didn't run Netstat and you didn't point out the foreign addresses?
No.
You're lying then?
No, sir.
He told me exactly what happened yesterday, and I can see that you have put on web root security, and that was unnecessary.
Okay. Now, let me talk, sir. First of all, you're saying that we put a pop-up. So what kind
I
of
didn't
pop-up you're
say.
talking about?
I said he spotted a fake virus pop-up.
But that pop-up you're talking about, sir, we didn't send any pop-up.
I know,
Your
but he
grandfather
called you.
has
He
been-
called you asking for support. The first thing you should have said to him was, "That's a fake pop-up," and hang up. But instead, you decided that this was an opportunity to steal money from him. So you then lied to him about foreign addresses after running Netstat, and you defrauded him by saying that there was a problem with his PC when there wasn't. We both know that's true. Now I want you to refund him immediately.
No, that's absolutely false, the one you've been saying.
What is false? What is false about what I just said there?
Yeah, the false is that, sir, first of all, we didn't send any kind of pop-up on
I
your
didn't say you
computer,
sent it.
right?
I said he saw it and he called you. You then lied to
called
him. I don't care who
Yeah, he
sent
called
the
us.
pop-up. Okay, get over that bit. When he called you, you said to him that there was his firewall was 2% remaining. Yes or no?
Yep, that's right.
You said a firewall is 2% remaining. What does that mean?
Yeah, I'm explaining you that. Okay.
Go on.
We installed the security on your grandfather's computer, all right, and that security would be 2% left on it. And the webroot you're talking about, webroot is an antivirus.
I know it's an antivirus. Talk about the firewall being 2%. Talk about that, please.
Yeah.
What does that
Yeah,
mean?
I'm talking about that. We put the firewall on the computer from our site.
There already was a
Okay.
firewall on the computer. Why would you install
Which
another
firewall?
one?
Which firewall?
The
which
Windows
firewall
Defender
do you have?
firewall that comes with Windows 10.
No, that firewall, sir, you're talking about, we put the webroot on it and we
Hang on.
disabled that
Look,
firewall.
distinguish
and that
between
was-
antivirus, which is webroot, and a firewall, please. Okay, they're two different things. They're not the same thing. You keep convoluting the two. Would you stop doing that, or I will know that you're talking. Okay, talk about a firewall being 2% complete. What does that mean?
That means we installed the firewall and we installed the webroot antivirus on the computer.
Stop about webroot. What firewall did you install?
We installed the firewall which we make.
What's it
we
called?
Make the firewall.
What's the firewall called?
there is no name of that.
Right. So you didn't install a firewall then?
No, we installed the firewall and you can.
Hang on.
you
Stop.
can confirm with your grandfather.
Stop. What in firewall did you install?
Like I said, there is no specific name for that.
There's no
because that
name. Then
firewall
how
will be
can you
made
see
by-
what's installed? You've just made that up. You haven't installed a firewall. I can see what's installed in the computer. There is no firewall other than the default Windows firewall.
As a side note, this fake firewall features very heavily in all of their interactions with their victims. This is a script taken from one of their machines, and it shows clearly that they'll just cut and paste this as an action for every single phone call that they'll get. They also claim to be Cisco certified technicians and Microsoft technicians. All lies, of course.
From our side, sir, the thing you've been talking about, it's nothing wrong from our side. We didn't show net sale and something like that.
Your company
We
is
just
based
checked
where? Tell me where your company is based.
Yeah, we're based in US at Maryland.
Maryland 208050.
Yeah,
You're
it's
lying
straight
about that.
Yeah,
You're
straight
not.
Maryland.
You're in India.
That's not possible. It's not like.
What do you mean
every
it's not
time you are
possible?
right.
You are in India.
No, you just came. You just came in Maryland. You can watch our office there. We
Just
are in
because there's an
Maryland.
office there doesn't mean that you're based there, does it?
So how can I trust that you are based in UK?
I don't care about me. I'm not talking about me.
Yeah, so-
You're giving a
Yeah.
fake address. You just said you're in the USA when I know you're in India.
Do you have our company address?
Oh, I'll find it out. What do you call
Definitely,
yourselves?
you can find that and-
Comp True?
Yeah, it's ComTrue.
Yeah.
That's the name of company.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can find the address, and definitely you can came our office. You can visit that. That's not an issue.
Right. So you're actually V-Support LLC, and you're lying to me
Yeah,
again.
that's the name of
Yeah.
No, it's We Support LLC. The name of the company has been changed.
Why
in
would that be?
2019.
Yeah. Why would that be?
I can't give you that information.
Fucking scammers, seriously. Jesus Christ. I'm going inside now, like a bad boy.
Welcomed on arrival. Shits up that hell.
And are sent straight to the shaving room. Here, their eyebrows are shaved off, which undermines their self-respect rather well.
If you think of a fly and you pull its wings off, it'll crawl. If you push the back half of its body onto the surface it's squiggling on, then you've got its total undivided attention.
In the Gulf War, Jackson was Allied advisor on cycle battery. At Leopold, his expertise is applied without mercy. The inmate's sleep is frequently interrupted. Room inspections are full of sneaky traps, like the brass moustache hidden behind a notice board.
Why didn't you polish it?
Sir.
How funny is it? Not so. Bury the beds.
Match these pillow sheets outside Bury now!
The men will dig up their bedclothes again this evening and sleep in them all earthy. If they'd done better, they might have won a privilege. Despite his criminal mind, this man is behaving well. His reward is the canoe. This time he can sit in the canoe for up to an hour. Meanwhile, the troublemaker is made to sprint blindfolds to Jackson's office, where he receives a speaking down.
That is my big shiny shoe, and you are the biggest piece of shit on it. Lick yourself off my shoe. Lick yourself off my shoe. That's my shoe! Don't actually do it! Where's your self-recocking spect? Get out! Now! Look at me! Get out!
If you take a seal and hit it very hard in the face every day for 6 weeks, you may turn it into a rather fetching hat.
And the future for these little fuckers? Will they succeed in returning to society?
So you're nearing the end of your training, your regime, and looking forward to joining society again. Tell me, how do you feel about that? Skills for what?
Getting back into society.
Well, you could have a family, and
I could have, I don't know.
I'm not. If you made the effort, became a part of a
making a point.
family, then you could root yourself into the fabric of society more.
I'll root you in.
There is a serious question. I am from society. You're not from society. How do you get back into society?
Up your ass.
There are no simple answers to the problem of punishment, but there is a simple question. Would it really matter if one of these men died?
No, is the answer to that. And, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to end the stream here. So, yeah, we've been going for nearly fucking 3 hours. 2 hours and 42 minutes. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. It's just a reaction thing. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. So, thank you all very much for watching. It is 25 minutes past midnight. I'm going to leave it there. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next stream. No Friday stream next week, by the way, because I will be busy having a shave. So I will make up for it by doing a Thursday stream next week, because I'm actually off work next Friday. So yeah, I will see you all in the next stream. Adios!